Hello guys! Bali ang isi-share ko ngayon sa inyo ay kung paano i-customize ang ating default TTS o text-to-speech setting sa ating phone. So, puntahan natin siya sa settings.
Notification shade.
So, yung shortcut natin, nag-swipe right, then down ako para
Open settings button.
hanapin natin yung open
Battery 7
settings
open settings
nasa
button.
upper right ng screen.
Application icon. General management language and keyboard date and time.
Ayun, dito sa general management,
General management. App languages. Choose the language you want to use for each app. Language English, Philippines. App language text to speech.
ayan, tapos hanapin natin yung text-to-speech.
Text to speech. Preferred engine speech recognition and synthesis from Google.
By the way, kung napansin nyo, Eloquence yung gamit ko, pero dito sa Prudence yung gamit kong screen reader, at Eloquence yung ginamit kong TTS. Pero ang aking default TTS ay yung sa Google
Preferred engine speech
TTS.
recognition and synthesis from Google.
Yung speech,
Text to preferred engine speech recognition and synthesis from Google.
yan, yung preferred engine ko ay yung speech services ng speech synthesis services ng Google. Caution pala guys, kapag ginagawa nyo ito, make sure na iba yung TTS nyo habang nagsiset up kayo. Kaysa dun sa default kasi, just in case na hindi mag-work out, magkaroon ng problema, at least hindi mapipipi yung screen reader nyo. Ayan. Konting reminder lang yan, paalala lang sa inyo. Ingat din. So, since sa akin,
Preferred engine speech recognition
ang
and
preferred
synthesis from
engine
Google.
ko, ayan, yun sa Google TTS. Pero kung gusto nyo i-check din, pag dinouble tap
Preferred
natin yan, lahat nung TTS na nakasave sa phone mo, nandito
Navigate
lahat.
up button.
Tingnan natin
Preferred engine not selected. Radio button Samsung text to speech engine.
Kasi sa akin, meron akong Samsung TTS.
Selected. Radio button speech recognition and
Sa Google
synthesis. Not
TTS.
selected. Radio button G2O plus.
Sa
Not
Gsu
selected. Radio button Medi Eloquence TTS.
and Eloquence.
Navigate up button.
So, navigate up, meron na
Text to speech.
tayong nag-navigate na up na tayo. Tingnan
Language English,
natin
United States.
yung apps. Wait lang.
Preferred engine speech recognition and synthesis from Google.
So, ito na. Pag nag-swipe right ka after ng preferred engine, dito na yung settings. So, pag dinouble tap natin itong settings,
Google TTS options.
ito na yung settings nung kung ano man yung na-select mong preferred TTS engine. So, ito since sa Google TTS
Navigate up
ko,
button. Install voice.
natin.
Use Wi-Fi. Install voice data.
Itong install voice data, dito nyo kukunin yung kung ano man yung gusto nyong voice. Depende sa kung ano yung language na pipiliin nyo.
Use Wi-Fi. Amplify speech volume. Use Wi-Fi only. Download voices data using home.
Tapos ito sa use Wi-Fi only, better na rin siguro kung naka-Wi-Fi ka lang tsaka ka makakapag-download ng voices para hindi naman masyadong mabigat sa data. Then,
Amplify speech volume. Make spoken text louder than normal, so it's easier to hear over other audio that might be playing off switch.
amplify speech volume. Ito mas nilalakasan niya yung boses ng TTS mo kesa dun sa iba kung nagpe-play ka ng music or any sound siguro sa phone mo. Para louder siya kasi minsan mahina rin yung dating ng TTS kahit nakatodo na siya. So, ayan. Pwedeng
Language detection. Amplify speech volume. Make spoken text louder than normal, so it's easier to hear over other audio that might be playing off switch.
Ayan, in-off ko muna siya. Pero pwede natin yan i-on para maging malakas yung dating nung TTS natin. So, try natin. I-on na lang natin.
On.
So, on na natin yan.
Language detection aggressive.
Tapos, sa language detection, aggressive. Ito kasi si Google TTS kapag depende sa language nung nababasa niya na text, nagbabago siya ng sound o nung pati yung ano niya, yung punto niya kapag nagsasalita. Halimbawa, English yung TTS mo, tapos nadaanan niya Tagalog, bigla siya magiging Filipino TTS. Parang ganun. Yung nagbabago yung way niya ng pagbabasa. Depende sa kung ano yung kaya lang, ang risk ko nito, pag may nadaanan siyang Chinese, magiging Chinese na rin yung basa. Medyo, baka mahirapan tayong bumalik dun sa ano niya. So, yun yung aggressive.
Anonymous usage reports. Language detection aggressive.
Pero, kung gagawin naman natin
Uncheck it off.
siya
Uncheck it conservative.
conservative, hindi siguro masyadong affected, pero slight lang.
Check it aggressive. Uncheck it off.
Pag off, yan na, yung kahit Tagalog or ibang language yung madaanan niya, English pa rin yung TTS niya. So, sa akin, nilagay ko talaga siya sa
Uncheck it
aggressive muna.
Uncheck it, conservative.
Para mag-adjust siya kasi naman, bilingual naman yung ating kapag nagta-type tayo, pwedeng English, pwedeng Tagalog.
Back button.
So, baka na muna
Google
yan.
Install use Wi-Fi only. Amplify speech volume. Language. Anonymous usage reports on.
Sa anonymous usage reports, ino-on ko na lang din yan para in case na may problema si Google TTS na na kaagad, ma-report ka agad.
Feedback.
So,
Open source licenses.
Okay.
Feedback. Google TTS options.
So, balik tayo
Navigate up
dun
button.
sa
Install voice. Use Wi-Fi only. Install
install
voice data.
voice data.
Google
Yan.
TTS voice data.
So, explore natin muna yung English. English muna
Navigate up.
tayo.
Google TTS. More options.
Kung gusto nyo,
Button.
Filipino
Albanian.
muna.
Arabic. As Bangladesh.
Okay,
Photo.
lang naman eh.
Chinese. China. Chinese. Taiwan.
Hanapin
Kuwait.
natin
Czech.
ng
Czechia. Danish. Dutch. English. English. India. English. Nigeria. English. United Kingdom. English. United States.
ayan.
Estonian. English. United States.
So, lagay natin yung English.
English. Google TTS voice data.
Ayan. English, United States.
Navigate up. But English. United States. Not selected. Radio button voice I. English. United States. Voices.
So, since na-download ko naman na ito, nandito na yung mga voices sa English. Mas marami siya. Bali, 8 ito lahat
Not selected. Not selected. Radio button. Play sample text for voice I. Button.
Ayan. So, kung bago kayo mag-select, kasi di ba not selected,
Not selected. Radio
sinasabi niya. Ayan. Bago nyo basta i-select,
Play sample text for voice I. Button.
pwede nyo i-play yung sample text para marinig nyo kung okay sa inyo yung boses. So, try natin ha.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Yan.
Not selected. Not selected.
Tingnan
Radio.
natin sa
Play
voice
sample
2.
text for voice.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Ang ganda ng tunog, no? Ayan. So,
Not selected.
yan.
Not selected.
Tingnan
Play
natin.
sample text for voice.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Not selected.
Okay.
Not select. Play sample text for voice IV. Button.
Yan.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Yan. Ipe-play nyo lang siya, yung sample, depende do sa anong gusto nyong voice. Tapos pag nakapili na kayo, halimbawa, ang nagustuhan nyo ay
Not selected.
si...
Radio button voice IV. Not select.
Ayun ba?
Play sample. Not selected. Radio. Not selected. Radio button. Play sample text for voice V. Button.
Tingnan natin yung sa iba.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Halimbawa, ito yung nagustuhan nyo.
Not selected. Radio button.
Saselect nyo na siya. Okay.
Play sample text for not selected. Radio but not selected. Radio button voice 2.
Ayun.
Not selected. Radio
So,
button.
kung nakapili ka na, magbaback na tayo.
Navigate up button.
Navigate up.
Google English United States. English Australia.
Ayun.
English
Ganun
United
din,
Kingdom.
ganun din kapag Filipino. So,
Estonian.
try natin
English
ha.
United Filipino. Finnish Finland. Filipino. Philippine.
Yan. Filipino,
Google TTS voice state.
Philippines.
Navigate up. Filipino. Size. Delete voice pack. Button. Not selected. Radio button voice I.
Parang dito yata apat lang
Size.
voices.
Filipino. Navigate up. Play sample text for voice IV. Button.
Yan natin.
Isa itong halimbawa ng pangungusap sa wikang Filipino.
O, diba? Ganda.
Selected.
Ganda
Radio
yung boses niya. Pag nakapili na, select nyo lang siya. Tapos, back tayo.
Back. Button. Google. English United States. English India.
Yan. Tapos, back pa ulit.
Finnish Finland.
Oops.
Back. Button. Google. Language detection aggressive.
Pero kung halimbawa, may isa pa akong ginagawa dito para medyo maiba yung voice ng ating TTS.
Anonymous usage. Feedback.
Sige.
Open source licenses.
Kasi halimbawa, yan, ay back pa pala tayo ata. Ay, wait lang.
Use Wi-Fi only. Download voices data using only Wi-Fi.
Oo,
Back
back
button.
muna tayo. Balik
Text to
tayo
speech.
dun sa text-to-speech settings.
Pitch low high 100.
Meron ditong
100.
options,
Speech rate.
di ba
Settings. Prefer
after
engine speech rate. Text to speech.
ayun,
Prefer settings.
after ng settings,
Language English United States.
language, English, United States. Kaso ang phone language ko is English, Philippines. So, hindi siya match. Kaya nga, ang ginagamit ko, either English US, o kaya, English United States, o kaya Filipino.
Settings. Language English United States.
So, yan. Ganyan muna siya. Try natin yung English muna.
Speech rate slow fast 100.
Tapos, meron dito speech rate. Pwede nyo nang i-adjust. May
100.
slider.
Slide bar 15%.
Yan, may slider dito. Pwede nyo i-adjust yung speech rate niya kung gusto nyo mabilis or mabagal. Sa prudence, one finger swipe up or down lang para ma-adjust yung speech rate.
10%,
So, yan. 10%,
5%,
5%, teka,
10%,
yan.
15%,
Ito yung default niya, 15%. So, pag nag-right
Pitch low
swipe
high
naman
100.
tayo, nandito naman yung pitch. So, pwede rin,
100, slide bar 20%,
may slider din siya pagkatapos dito. Pwede nyo rin adjust yung pitch rate. So, para makita nyo yung difference kapag in-adjust natin yung rate at saka yung pitch niya,
play button,
meron ditong play button. So, ito yung parang default ata.
Reset button.
Okay.
play button,
Reset pala yung dulo. Play muna natin.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Yan yung default niya, di ba? Base dun sa pinili nating yung voice ng TTS natin dun sa English.
100, pitch low high
Pero
100,
pansinin nyo yung
100,
magiging
slide bar, pitch low high
difference.
100, 100, speech rate slow fast 100,
Bagalan natin yung speech rate niya.
100, slide bar 15%, 10%,
Yan, 10%.
pitch 100, play, reset, play button,
Play.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Bagalan pa
100, pitch low
natin.
high 100, 70, slide bar 10%, 5%,
Yan.
pitch 1, play button,
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Yun. Ngayon naman, paparinig ko sa inyo
100,
kung babaguhin
slide bar
natin yung
20%.
pitch niya.
14%, play button,
Sige.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
O, diba? Nagbago
81,
rin.
slide bar 14%,
Pag binaba pa natin,
9%, play button,
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
ayun.
62, slide bar 9%,
Try natin taas natin konti.
14%, 20%, 25%, play button,
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
119, 20%,
So, ganun lang po yung paraan kung paano natin mababago yung boses ng ating TTS conforme sa kung ano yung preferred nating voice, speed, speech rate, at yung pitch ng kanyang voice. So, try naman natin kung Filipino yan. Ganyan ang, wait lang.
pitch low high 100, slide bar 20%,
Try natin yung Filipino naman ng kanyang language.
pitch low high 140, speech, language English, in, settings, language, unchecked English, checked English, United, unchecked Estonian, Estonia, unchecked Filipino, Philippines, text to speech,
Punta tayo
speech rate slow
doon.
fast,
Ulitin natin
10,000,
siya.
20%,
Try natin.
play button,
Isa itong halimbawa ng pangungusap sa wikang Filipino.
100, slide bar 20%,
Pag binaba natin yung pitch
14%.
niya,
play button,
Isa itong halimbawa ng pangungusap sa wikang Filipino.
so, ayan. Yun na po yun. So, nasa sa inyo na po yun kung paano nyo parang paglalaroan yung pitch, yung speed, base sa kung ano yung preferred nyo para mag-fit dun sa needs nyo.